the thing that irritates me. These little Disney, these fuckers from Disney, man. They have to corner every fucking thing. They're just as bad as fucking Walmart. Have to corner the fucking world. You know, come on.
The thing with Disney and their songs is, the song is the main thing. The show themselves is nothing but a commercial for the album.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus can't act. She can't sing that well either, but her singing's better than her acting.
The only reason why she got her career like she did is because of her dad. That's the only reason why she got her career like she did.
My baby's gonna be a star!
Exactly.
That reminds me of one of the things I wanted to bring up, which is Willow Smith. Have you heard her song?
Oh my God.
I whip my hair back and forth.
Will Smith,
What?
if I ever see you on the street, I'm gonna beat you the fuck down. I swear to God I will.
You know,
I'm gonna beat you the fuck down for even bringing her in to start singing. I don't need any more garbage. I said, your shit's garbage as is.
he told her how to make a hit song, you know, like Getting Jiggy with It and Wild Wild West.
Boom,
You know,
no,
it's the
boom.
same songs all over.
And boom, sha sha, shake the room. That was stupid too. Come on.
No, I actually like that one.
See, well,
Towards
sorry,
the end
well,
of-
I'm gonna beat him instead. You know, the thing is that don't bring your kids in, don't bring your wife in, don't bring anybody, because his wife does that shit too. She sings in a rock band.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Jada sings in a rock band, but
The good thing is when was the last time you heard of Jada Smith singing? I mean,
yeah.
True.
at least
Think
everybody realized that she was bad, and no one hears her anymore. And at least people got the sense for that, you know.
The one person I do respect in the music industry is Ice-T. He's been in the industry a long, long time. He's done basically rap, and he's done heavy metal. And I really liked his band. I still do like his band Body Count. His band Body Count. He did something different besides rap.
Right.
And this is what I like about Ice-T, because he's not afraid to go out there and do something different. You know, because when Body Count came out with that, you know, well, Cop Killer, of course, everybody made a big stink about that one, but you know, to me, he's not the best singer for Body Count, but I still like his music anyway. He's really good at what he does.
I
never liked Ice-T, but
can say, yeah, but there's other, you know, there's bands through the years that, you know, progress or keep the same sound. You know, AC/DC's kept the same sound. Every song still sounds good. Or, you know, you have like other people, you know, like Gene Simmons from Kiss that wants to promote Kiss everything and change Kiss members around and still tour.
I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how, that's pathetic just watching older people just trying to get up there on stage and sing anymore.
I mean, I love Kiss, but come on, Gene, let's
give it a rest.
I thought he was done years ago.
Gene Simmons is the George Lucas of music.
That's a good point, Tony. I give you props.
He puts his name on everything. He tries to merchandise everything. Kiss keychains. Kiss. There's even they've got Kiss caskets.
Well, you
You
know,
know that they're done with that. They weren't really selling. They're done with that.
well, who the fuck is gonna...
my point is, he was the one that came up with the idea. Who has the idea of, oh, well, let's market caskets with our faces on it? I mean, who does stuff like that?
Or Kiss condoms for your love gun.
Well, you know, like I
Is
said,
that a real thing?
Yeah.
Who the
I didn't know about
who
that.
the fuck's gonna buy a Kiss casket?
And
You
then
know-
there's only 3 songs. I forget.
What? 3 songs? What are you talking
3
about?
songs that play continuously when you're in the ground, dead.
What?
And one of them's Rock and Roll All Night. I forget the other 2.
Gene Simmons, don't you have no shame? Seriously, don't you have any shame whatsoever? I mean, if I was a dead person, I wouldn't want to listen to Kiss all the rest of my dead days.
Not the 3 songs. I love Kiss, like I said, but everyone loves I want to rock and roll all night, party every day. That is not one of my favorite Kiss songs at all.
Really?
Really.
Like I said, just the whole music thing. Like Green Day. Green Day's advanced themselves over the years. Look how successful Green Day is now. here they are. They didn't want to sign. Well, I keep watching that Behind the Music because they brought it back, and Green Day was a little skeptical at first to sign with Reprise Records, but then they made them a good deal, and then they got shunned for it from their punk people. But look what them now. They're very successful. They came out, every one of their albums have sold great over the years.
Oh yeah, it's just not that punk sound from Dookie until their last album. You can tell they progressed, and they progressed really well. I can respect that.
Yeah, 21st Century Breakdown. That's why I like them. Like that, and they're even turning American Idiot into a musical now on Broadway. It's becoming a musical. Because you never thought you'd ever see a Green Day show on Broadway.
And then you have these older groups that, well, we can't get along with our singers, or our singer's dead, so we'll go out on YouTube and we'll find these people that can sing exactly like them. What do you want to do that for? It's called progression.
Yeah.
Quit living in the past.
Well, it's like Alice in Chains. I mean, they decided to retire Alice in Chains after Lane died. I know the guy sounds exactly like Lane, the new guy they got going. You should have just left the Alice in Chains alone.
Really?
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the songs. I love the new album, but just, it's mainly Jerry just singing all the fucking songs.
It still has that Alice in Chains sound.
It does. It's just mainly Jerry singing all the fucking songs. Jerry Cantrell's singing all the fucking songs. That's all he's doing. But the new guy, I can hardly hear the new guy in the whole fucking record. But, Alice in Chains just should have stayed retired, and Jerry should have just started coming out with... do you realize, though, if Alice in Chains would have just stayed retired, you realize those songs now that are on that new Alice in Chains record, do you realize those would be on Jerry Cantrell's newer albums?
He can only go so far, but I think for him, it would be better to have him out as Alice in Chains, and it works to their advantage.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not that I'm saying.
There's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah, but I just the thing is that I was I'm just a little iffy on the new Alice in Chains, but I really do like Check My Brain. I like Your Decision and a couple other songs that he's got on there, but it's just not just not the same as it used to be. What do you think?
Well, I wanted to bring this up. You guys make fun of me for it, but I've been listening to a lot of Asian pop lately, and I don't know why. I guess because I think the girls are hot, maybe. But what it is it's something different. I mean, in America, we just don't have much of anything that's new nowadays or anything that's good. So I have to go to other countries to find my music that I like. I know you like Japanese and Asian pop, Tony. That's cool. That's your thing.
Yeah.
See, I like Euro pop and Australian pop, especially Kylie Minogue. I mean, if there were ever a chance for me to meet Kylie, oh god. And we don't have record stores or album stores or CD stores like we used to.
Everything's online.
I know over in Europe they're pretty well into hard rock and metal, and they have stores as big, if not bigger, than Walmart, and all they cater to is just metal music.
That's my kind of fucking store, baby.
That's a shopping day right there.
Oh, dude, you imagine? I'd be in that motherfucker from 9 in the morning till 10 at night. I would not be leaving that motherfucker until. And
they played the CDs all through the store. Oh, you're.
That'd be heaven for me, man. I wouldn't care.
I know. If we were ever to go over there, I would love to just check out some of these stores.
Because that's there's certain metal I will listen to. I will not listen to where it sounds like a fucking dog. Cannibal Corpse is a perfect example. They are a very successful death metal band for some god knows what fucking reason. It was like because it was basically I was watching Ace Ventura one time and they're in the fucking movie and they're like. What the fuck are you saying, dude? Come on! At least I can understand them.
Are you having an asthma attack?
That's all it was. He was going like, It's like, what are you trying to do? Suck off the fucking microphone or what? Come on. Give me a break. Guys, I got any final thoughts?
The music industry needs to be repackaged some way, somehow. I don't know how about for them to do it. We're all getting tired of this pop stuff, this crappy, what's supposed to be rock, what's supposed to be rap. Something needs to die. Something needs to be pushed again. I mean, make the music as good as what it was in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, yeah. This is to me. To me, rap can go away for all I care.
Finally.
Yeah, you know, it's time for rap to die. But you know, people say ICP's rap. I was like, not really. You listen to the background music. You listen to the music together. They have them under metal. They're under metal. They've always been under metal. That's what they are.
First it was supposed to be. First it was rap, and then they changed them over to
metal. It was metal. That's one thing I could do without rap. Tony?
I say we bury it and just crack a 40 over it.
Tony?
Well, you know, the thing is that there's so many people with so many different tastes in music, and we kind of all agree on what we like. I mean, just the three of us, we don't agree. But you're right, though. The thing is that they push only certain bands and only certain types of music onto us, and especially onto the young people. And that's why we're not getting anything new, is because it's the young people that makes the new music. So if they're all hearing nothing but pop music, that's the music that they're gonna like in the future. That's music they're gonna make in the future. So we need to expose these young people to some other types of music, so that they can hear all kinds of music. So that we'll have more variety and better music. I mean, do we want to live in a world in the future where it's nothing but a bunch of Justin Biebers, you know, or you know how that's gonna be the apocalypse right there. Justin Bieber music. So that's why the music companies got to learn to push all their music instead of just funneling it into one kind.
I don't give a fuck, you know, but I'm gonna throw a couple bands out there. I'm gonna throw a couple of singers out there, just to get them an idea of what's really good. First off, the king of fucking blues, the man, Stevie Ray fucking Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan. There is a man who knew how to play a fucking electric guitar. It was some of the best fucking music I've ever heard. I've actually worn out all my Stevie Ray Vaughan albums just because of what a fan I am of his music.
You pushed him, and you pushed him onto me. I like him.
Yeah.
And speaking of Stevie Ray Vaughan, that's another thing is none of the groups coming up today, they don't know how to play an instrument. It's all digital music. It's all synthetic. None of these know how to play guitars or keyboards or whatever.
That's why you'll see bands like Slipknot last a lifetime, because at least those guys know how to play guitars. They know how to do drums. They know how, because they're all musicians from different bands put together into this one big band here. And that's what I like about Slipknot, is because that, and you got a multi-talented lead singer too, Corey Taylor. Really amazing singer. Really amazing singer. I mean, he can do the metal voice, and then he goes over to Stone Sour and he does his thing. And then I heard, didn't you say he's got a solo album he's gonna be working on?
He's planning a solo album, yes.
You know, just that's three things he could do, man. I really like that. That, and I'm gonna throw out Crowbar, another great death metal band. I'm gonna throw out Seven Dust, great band too. They're not death metal, but they're metal. Seven Dust is really good. Hatebreed, and a couple other ones. So this is Madman Mike, and we're out.
See ya.